Whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me.
I'm trying to decide.
I know a place.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do citrus green apple, musky rose, or orange, gourmand orange blossom. The floral peony I've used very little of. This is not my favorite, so we'll just put that back. I think I'm gonna go for green apple. It's citrus green apple. It's kind of got like a light, not such a heavy scent as the musky rose and the gourmand orange blossom. So methinks, Dossier, you have done it again. All right, so while I'm thinking about it, I thought I would let you guys know. Here you go. Hold on, let me turn you around so you're not looking at the bottle the whole time. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm going to go for citrus green apple today. And as you guys know that I have an addiction with Dossier. Yes, I do. And you know what? I am not ashamed of it anymore. Let me tell you why. So if you guys are interested at all in maybe investing in some very quality perfumes of all different scents, it's just like getting like a brand name perfume, except for not all of the markups and the fancy PR stuff that goes behind, like say Calvin Klein or, you know, whatever. This stuff is just, it comes straight to your door. It's got this, I love this cap. Let's see if I can do it. I love the cap. It's just one of those like magnetic caps. Easy peasy. I don't know why that thrills me every time, but it does. Anyway, Dossier makes it so easy for you guys. For a welcome to their site, for the first time buyers, you get 20% off the whole site. Then at checkout, if you apply my code, Jody110, I'll put it on the screen, you get 10% more, so you get 30% off your first order. And I think that's pretty doggone good. Now my code is only good for 1 month from today. And then usually I get a code every month, and I try to always remember to tell you guys about it. So anyway, I think it's a great thing. They also have points. It's called Catch. You can get points for everything you buy, and then use your points to go ahead and get more product. So, and there's free shipping if you on bulk orders like 3 or more. So, I mean, there's really no excuse not to try it unless you just don't like perfumes. If you don't like perfumes, then just forget it. Forget I said anything. You can just like keep it going and just keep on going to the next thing. But I have got to go to work, so I am going to spray this on. And a lot of times people say, well, why do you want to, I work from home. I work in my office from home, and I work on a camera. And my son would say, why, Mom, are you wasting your perfume on yourself? But you know what? I like to smell pretty. It makes me feel good, especially like on a hard call or anything, because I'm a VRS interpreter, video reinterpreter. If I get a hard call or I'm just feeling kind of down or whatever, and then I have that scent kind of come, and I'm like, it smells good, and it just lifts my spirit. It just kind of gives me a little oomph for the day. You don't have to do it for anybody but yourself. So that's what I always say, and that's what I always do. Okay, you guys, I gotta get ready for work, so I better hurry and get this on me and out and down the hall. Wow, I'm so tired. Welcome to Too Cute for Cancer. This is not my normal day at all. I had to work all day, and yesterday I wasn't feeling really well. I think I just was so excited about all the stuff that happened last week and getting my scan stuff back. Oh, and by the way, my MRI scan finally came back and the doctor said NED, no evidence of disease in my brain. I think I was just waiting for that last scan to come back, MRI to come back, because, you know, I was already celebrating that there was no cancer in the rest of me, or the cancer is at bay right now. It's just sitting around waiting for its next move. But I think I was just kind of holding off, thinking, well, maybe it is in my brain, you know, maybe, you know, all these things, scenarios were going around in my brain. But then when the doctor called and the nurse told me, not the doctor, which means whenever the nurse tells you something, that means there's nothing wrong. When you want to have to talk to the doctor, then you're kind of like, what? Something's got to be wrong. So anyway, the nurse called and said that MRI was absolutely fine. They compared it to the last 2 brain scans and nothing changed. No shadows. Nothing new. Everything's the same. So NED. No evidence of disease. So tired, my words don't even want to come. So anyway, what I thought about this vlog, it's not really a vlog, it's just a sit down chat, because I had so much I wanted to do this week. I have an organize with me thing to clear out my entire makeup, go through it, and organize my vanity. And I have a special weapon now. I think you saw it when I unboxed it, my little fridge. Anyway, I had all that and I was so excited. I got everything set up and ready to go. And I started having a really bad headache. And I've had these off and on for probably 2 years. And I'm pretty sure they're hormonal, because they always are at the time where my period would be. And I haven't had a period for like 6 months. I went for years without having one, all during chemo, and I thought for sure I was done. And then when I stopped chemo and I got healthy and my body went back into normal rhythm, my cycle came right back with me. And I'm like, that's just so unfair. It's just so unfair. It's like, come on, I'm close enough to menopause that I should not have to do this. And then I started having the hot flashes and doing all that fun stuff, night sweats, emotional swings, mood swings here and there. And then they stopped. And I was like, woohoo, I'm done. Yay, 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 yay. And then I started having migraines at the time that I normally would have a cycle. I would get a migraine. And hi, Bentley. Bentley's kissing Mommy like, Mommy, it's okay. I know you're okay. Anyway, so I just figured, you know, it's that. They checked my brain then too. Nothing's wrong. It's just hormonal. So they did a test on me to see how close I was to being done with menopause. And 6 months ago, I was still like my levels, my hormone levels were still like struggling to stop, you know, and, but I was close. The doctor said, hang on a little longer, you're getting there. So anyway, after that, I started my period again. I was like, are you kidding me? That's just wrong. Anyway, I was just thinking I was like total, like a freak or something. I went to the doctor and he goes, women have their periods into their 60s sometimes. And I'm like, oh, no, don't say it. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, so he said, just be patient. It'll be over, you know, menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause. It could take 10 years. And I was like, oh, I knew he was going to say that. I read up on it and all that stuff. So anyway, I had 3 months cycle again. and then stopped. And now the headaches are back. So I just think it's hormonal. My body's just going through it, and hot flashes are back. So it's like, yay me. So anyway, I had all this stuff planned to do and some fun stuff instead of just, woes me cancer stuff. And I couldn't do it. I just had such a bad headache. So I apologize, you guys. I just, I just couldn't do it. I tried to just ignore the whole video and just say forget it, but I had to get up and go to work anyway. So I figured, okay, then you know what? I will go ahead and talk to you about what's going on with me now. It's not cancer related. Actually, I take it back. It could be cancer related because the doctor said whenever you stop your period because of chemo, it puts you in early menopause sometimes, but then when you stop the chemo, then your body sometimes doesn't, but most of the time goes back to normal, and then your cycles come back and everything. Well, he said because I had stopped for a really long time because of chemotherapy, then it's like I suspended it, and now it's just, it's picking up. So my cycle, my whole body's all out of whack. And so my body is trying to heal itself and do what it does naturally by having a cycle. So I said, okay, well, can you make it stop again? And he's like, no, you should be happy about this. This means your body's working the way it's supposed to be working. So I'm like, okay, I'll just be patient like the rest of y'all. And I'll get my fan out in church proudly and fan myself, because every time during church I get massive hot flashes and everybody else is grabbing a sweater, but nope, I'm grabbing a fan. It's awful. It's embarrassing. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and my son, my son sits next to me, and he's like, oh, Mom, you're hot. I know. My skin's even hot. It's just awful. But anyway. Oh, and I know you guys probably don't give a rip about this stuff, but I'm just talking anyway. I did not start my period until I was 16 years old. So I started late. I was a late bloomer in all things. Late bloomer on I didn't even wear a bra till I got married. I didn't even need one until I got married. And my cycle, I had my first period on my 16th birthday. Yay, sweet 16. So that was fun. And then I had pretty regular cycles after that. And then I got married at 18 and had a baby at 19. And then I just kept having them after that. It just, got 4 kids. So anyway, so that's, my migraine kept me from having a good video out for you guys, but I did want to say hi. I did want to say thank you for all of your wonderful comments last week. I so appreciated them. And I do understand that I'm going to be losing probably a lot of you because you're here to see my cancer journey. And right now my cancer journey, thank God, is put on hold. So I don't blame anybody for leaving because, I do it all the time with other YouTubers. I'll follow them for one specific thing, like their organization or their, cooking, and then they morph into gardening or something, and then I'm like, I'm out of here. I was here for cooking. But then other channels like Josie, I started Josie Fashion Mumbler, now she's Josie. I was following her because of her style and fashion. I loved it. I always told her we are fashion twins. And yeah, well, now she's morphed into gardening. I was like, I never saw that one coming, but I did stick with her because I want to learn more about gardening and stuff. So I've actually started enjoying her vlogs for something other than her fashion. But there's many others that I just like, nope, bye, I'm out of here. So I give you permission. If you are here to for a cancer journey, I'm on hold right now, but I do support you guys. I pray for you guys. So if you want to stick around, I will always have a topic about cancer in here somewhere, and the like chemo brain, things that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, pain that I'm still in. I mean, my journey still continues, just my scans are NED. I love saying it. My scans are NED. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's probably what gave me my migraine, I sang. All right, you guys. So anyway, the channel is going to be fun. If you want to stick around and celebrate the wins with me and not just the losses, you are welcome to do so. But I do realize a lot of you will be gone, and I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you guys. So stay tuned. This week was a wash because Hot Flash Granny was here. That's what I call it when I'm having menopausal symptoms. Hot Flash Granny is here and kind of messed up my week. So I will get back on it, and we will do what I planned this week for next week. And we'll have a good, fun week next week. And today is Friday that you will be seeing this. And let's see, Friday, so then Tuesday will be my next vlog. It'll be actually this week and next week because I didn't use all the stuff that I had planned. Anyway, I digress. Just keep your eyes open and I will pop up somewhere, I promise you. All right, I hope you guys are doing good. Oh, and I don't know if you caught what was going on, I wish I could remember I think it's Josie's World or Joey Z World, I don't know. This person posted a whole thing. She did it about me and I chose to ignore it. I'm like, I'm over it. But she posted about Carrie from Terminal Doesn't Mean Goodbye. She posted that Carrie's her journey with cancer, she faked the whole thing and she didn't really die. That is what this person had posted, and not in a nice way either. So she got everybody stirred up on her little channel of 396 subs, and people jumped right on it and said, you're right, she seemed phony, said some very cruel things. And while she did the same to me this last time, I did not respond, but I just felt like I had to say something on Carrie's behalf. So I said my piece, and I said how cruel it was that she would do such a thing to Carrie's family during this time, blah, 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 blah. So then she came back and said that Carrie and I were not really friends, that I'm faking cancer, and Carrie was faking cancer. Carrie's not dead. Okay, I was super frustrated with it, but I didn't know what else to say. Well, then the next day, I got notifications that Carrie's daughters, both McKenna and Riley, both responded to Joey Z investigations, I think she calls herself, whatever. Anyway, they responded with, yes, my mom is dead. And no, she wasn't faking, she was a light. They said they were very classy about it, a lot classier than I would have been about it. I would have just, if I was the daughters, I would have freaked out on them, but they are better than me. So they both addressed this person. Well, then a whole bunch of other people from my side of the tracks, my people that follow me, you guys, jumped on the bandwagon and started to say all these beautiful, nice things about Carrie, and were comforting the daughters. And do you know what happened? Joey Z, if you're watching, She did the right thing. She took all the negative comments down, and then she put hearts on all the people that did something positive. And you know what? That's what happens when we stand up for what's right, you guys. You guys stood up and you guys defended Carrie and her family, and you know what? It paid off. It paid off. It stopped all those rumors right there in the bud. And I can't say she probably won't be back after me at some point, but at this point, the Carrie rumor has died with her, and all the mean, horrible comments that were made on that side are now taken down. So I appreciate you guys for speaking out on Carrie's behalf and supporting her daughters, because I know right now it's just a very, very hard time. I mean, I've had a hard time, and I only knew her through through Instagram and of course our channels. And towards the end, we just FaceTimed every night, and we text back and forth, just chatting, just because we know how we feel, and we face a lot of the same stuff. And you know, it's just, you know, I do miss her, but I just know that she is gone but not forgotten. Terminal does not mean goodbye, and I will see her someday when I go home to heaven, and she'll be waiting there with her hot girl summer. I just know it. So anyway, I'll cry if I keep thinking about it. Anyway, you guys, thank you for sticking up for what was right for Carrie and her family. I really appreciate it. And thank you for always having my back when people say mean things. I really appreciate that too. All right, you guys, I'm really tired. My headache's starting to come back. Tears will do that. So I am going to say goodbye, and I am going to catch you guys with an actual vlog next time, I promise. Ooh, I just smelled my perfume, and it's still on after all day. Ah, that is so nice. Yep, all day. I worked 6 hours, and the citrus green apple did me good. And even when I feel sad, I start smelling it, and it lifts your mood, I'm telling you. Don't forget about the Jody W10 for 10% off. I'll put it on the screen, and it'll be in the description box if you guys want to pick up. If you're new, you'll get 30% off the whole site. If not, then you'll still get the 10% that I give you. That will still give you 10% even if you're not new. Okay, I am done. I'm done. I wish I could do this. You know how they do that? Like, they're so cool. They're all like, I got you. I'm just too not cool. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. I will catch you later. This is To Keep for Cancer signing off.
Whenever you're down